Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday morning and we are starting our snowstorm. It's just starting to pick up as I leave for work, so I did put it on slippery mode. Geez, I don't think we need to have it that hyper there, that windshield wiper. So if we have it in hurry mode, this is actually the worst kind of snow I hate, is a very fine mist and it really makes things very slippery. I did put it in slippery mode and I don't know why we're really cutting this corner over here awfully close. Okay, I think I'm gonna put it in standard for right now. Let's see, where are we at? We are at 28 degrees, snowing obviously. And we're in standard mode. We got 83% on the battery. Let's see how we do slowing down here. And 83% gives us 268 miles. And I have no idea why we're turning right. That's fine, whatever. I don't know, I give up with this thing. So yesterday, obviously the navigation was weird, just as it is today. A highway would be better because it's probably more plowed, more traffic with the heat on the road, but it is what it is. I don't know. So we did get an update. Unfortunately, with my Wi-Fi, and I think where the truck is parked, it's away from the house because it's a detached garage. The download was not able to be completed to be able to install it, so we're probably maybe 75% with the download for the new update. So this will have to wait till I get home this afternoon. Like I said, I do have it on slippery mode. These are all season tires, they're not winter tires. And right now it's decided to take a completely different route going to work. Maybe it's thinking that staying more local is a safer route versus the highway. I don't know. Alright, it's being very cautious. So far I'm impressed. It did that curve very well, and now we're going down this street. I don't know. I'm just along for the ride. I mean, I don't know. Maybe in some ways this is kind of good because these are going to be your worst roads. Are the quote unquote city driving roads. This doesn't look too bad. It does seem to be holding the right-hand side a little bit more than I am comfortable with. I don't know, there's the passenger side, so camera-wise. But I will say, even in the, of course we're standard, I don't really want to put it in hurry just yet because I'm not comfortable with how these tires, well, it's not I'm not comfortable, I just don't know them. So they're saying, I think, last I heard was maybe 7 inches. Could be more, could be less. But like I was saying, this is actually the worst kind of quote-unquote snow at the moment because it's wet and it almost acts like ice. So this will be a good test in some ways with the tires. This is a little bit of an incline, so let's see traction-wise how it does. And it's going to go this way today. Okay, let's see how it goes around the corner. This is usually where your slippery spots are the most less traction or whatever going around corners. Alrighty. There's a Jeep right here parked on the wrong side of the road with a ticket. Good. All right, it is taking the most dangerous road possible. I don't know, I'm half tempted to let it do its thing and half tempted to get back on the highway. It's so weird. Actually, I'm gonna take over. It's just taking such a long way around. It makes no sense. It's the worst possible, longest travel route ever. I mean, it would be a good road to do because it's uphill, tons and tons of curves, steep downhill. It wanted to take me up Smith Hill Road. If you're from this area, you know how bad Smith Hill Road is on a good day. I don't know, maybe it had a better idea, but I just know that road. I'm not in the mood right now to sort of test everything out as far as tire goes. And still, it looks like it does not want me to take the highway at all. Where are we going? Oh, what? Do I have highway mode off or something? I don't know. I'm going to have to take over again. Once it goes this turn here, I'm going to take over and get over here. Yeah, it is avoiding the highway. I don't know, I have to look at my setting. It shouldn't be off, but I mean, it just does not want to do anything highway. It's like, let's just take the worst possible roads known to mankind in very snowy conditions. Alright, once we get it re-navigated, we'll click that back on. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, it is going very slow around this. This is fine, although I'm looking at the road and really we could have taken it a little faster, but I'd rather it be on the safe side. Alright, we're speeding up here. And we should get over. Okay. Let's see if it actually picks up the highway this time at a normal. There we go. See, now today it's doing fine as far as picking the right lane. I don't know what yesterday was. And like I said, navigation this morning is not the best either. So you see the salt trucks out ahead. That's why the highway's a little bit safer as far as snow goes. Because usually you've got tons of travel, it's melted. You got the plows and the salt sand trucks out. It's getting back over. Why are you getting back over? This is not the lane you want to be in. As a matter of fact, you want to get over one more lane because you don't want to clip this plow truck. Come on, get over. Man, I'll tell you, I can't wait for, okay, at least it moved over a little bit. That was good. It kind of avoided. No, you do not want to get over there. What? It is insistent on being over here. Same thing as yesterday. And look, we completely missed our 81. But alright. It'll take us up Front Street again. Let's see, coming down these type of exits, off these exits can be dangerous because they're very icy. Like I said, this is the worst kind of snow coming down because it's wet and it's just like black ice. It acts like black ice in a lot of ways. So it is slowing down nicely. Good timing. Alright, now coming around, like I said, turns like these are where a lot of times, why are you getting so, this is not even a lane, get over it. There's 2 lanes here, did not have to go all the way almost to the concrete wall there. Seriously, I have no idea. If it wasn't for the fact that I kind of knew what FSD could do, I swear to God, I'd be like, I'm not using this system anymore. I will say in standard right now it's what, 45 through here, it's doing 42. You can hear the crunching of that ice snow underneath the tires. This is like the worst possible, this is like driving on ice right now, this particular road condition. The highway would have been so much better, so why it's insisting here, I don't know. You can hear it. It is slowing down, so I'm liking the behavior. So I guess in some ways this is nice. You can hear the behavior. We do have that salt sand, so that helps. Sometimes it makes it worse because then you have that mixed in with everything of the slush. But the behavior is good, at least on standard. It is slowing down. It's being cautious. It's not flying around. 15, 14 around the traffic circle is good. This is all wet, so this isn't too bad. It doesn't concern me too much. And the fact that we have the truck in front of us putting stuff down helps a lot. I cleaned all of the cameras yesterday when I got home last night. Oh, I did go and charge it last night. I charged it up to 90. Actually, I think it was like 92%. My mom and I were doing a couple of things, so I used it to actually travel home to warm it up. And then I forgot what I said. It was 82, I think, when I got in the car, so that was 10% loss. It's cold, obviously, snow. I preheated the cabin this morning, and I had Sentry mode on. And honestly, that 10%, it doesn't really bother me. I know people freak out like, oh, the battery. I don't know. If you have a charger at home, who cares? And I've got access to a close supercharger. Oh, it's backing in today. It's backing in? Okay. I don't really like this spot. I don't park here, but that's fine. I don't know where it's going. There's no lines. Oh, it's kind of parked over a line here. I think it wants to park with this truck. And I don't know where it's going. Okay, I think, I don't know. It's just gonna keep going. It's kind of almost backing into my parking spot that I like, but it's kind of, I don't know. I'm trying to decide which would be a better spot. This is the one I usually pick. I have to run out a little bit later in about a half hour anyway, so. A lot of times when you have snow like this, it covers the parking lot lines, and even humans are like, well, we're just gonna, you know, park wherever. We sort of make our own spots until it gets plowed. All right, let's see where I am. Okay, that's not too bad. Look, you can see how the snow's coming. All right, this will be good. I gotta leave in a little bit anyway. I'm gonna pick up breakfast pizza for the office, so. All right, guys, well, thanks for following along, and if I get a chance, I'll try to hook it up to go get pizza If not, I'll definitely film on the way going home. Alright, have a great day. Okay, we're heading home, and we, as of right this moment, really didn't hardly get any snow. It's more of enough to cover the trees and make it white. So we are currently at 75%. We are 31 degrees, and we're just gonna head home. And we are in hurry mode. I think it can make it by. It's just a little hesitant. That's fine. Oh, good. Yay. Been trying to get it to go this way forever, and I see today it finally did. As you can tell, the roads are pretty clear. There's really no concern on any kind of slipping or ice, maybe in the higher elevation, but at this particular level it's fine, just wet. Alright, let's see if it does any better navigating home. That's been the biggest issue the past 2 days, or at least all of yesterday and this morning, is the navigation. Handling the traffic circle well. Last night I charged it to about, I believe, 92. My plan was 90. I did go a little bit over. I think it was 92. We're now at 75. So we had cold temperatures. I preheated the cabin in the morning, preheated the cabin before getting back into the car after work, and had Sentry mode on. So those are the activities that it's participated in since the charge last night. It's kind of the loss I expected when it's cold and we were in the 20s. That's really to be expected. If I had a level 2 charger at home, no big deal. As soon as I got home, I would just go and plug it in and not think about it till in the morning. But right now I do not have a level 2 charger. That's going to wait till springtime. So I'm guessing probably tomorrow, when I'm done with everybody, I might take it to the charger and go ahead and maybe charge it back up to 80. forward navigation seems to be doing a lot better. Hey, after this blue car coming up behind us. Now it should get over one lane. That's where I needed to be. The other day it actually did do that when we're at the stoplight. Now we're getting over 2 lanes. So, well, it moved over nicely with those 2 lanes. The problem is if it had a lot of cars there, which I've often run into that issue. School was canceled today, so not a lot of people are probably out. There's a piece of ice stuck on the windshield. I gotta get that off. That's what's causing that streak. That's very common. That happens a lot. Little tiny slip there, very little. Felt that. I don't know really why, or maybe it was the turning of the steering wheel. I don't know what that was, but anyway, it anticipated that car had the right of way, and it sort of was waiting for it. They did flag us to go, and it went. I don't think it went because they were flagging us. I just think time-wise, it was realizing that it could go. Curbside. So I don't want to put this in the driveway just yet. I want to clear out the driveway if it hasn't been done already. That was nice and anticipated. That lady was there, went around. I don't want the weight to have the snow packed down. This kind of snow can get packed very easily. It makes it a pain to snow blow or shovel. So I'm going to try to park on the curbside, which I put in there. Let's see what it does. We are currently in alternate side parking. So today's the 2nd, tomorrow's the 3rd. You anticipate for the next day, so we'll have to park on the curbside on the odd side. It, however, does not know this. I think it will naturally park where I need it to be, just because it's just the way it happened to pull into the street. But we'll see what happens. I need to go get gas for the snowblower anyway, so as soon as this is parked, I'm gonna take all my work stuff out, put it in the house, and head out and get gas for the snowblower. It's a little, I don't know, a little further over to the right. It should be kind of avoiding some of the standing snow that's on the right-hand side. Alright, we got curbside. Let's see where it should park. Hopefully it should park on this side of the road. Maybe right behind the truck would be the best place. Like right here, right here, right here. Oh, good. Yes, that's great. That's exactly where it needed to be. Alright, let's just see here. Okay, it's not too bad. That's the curb there. I'm gonna straighten it up a little bit. It feels a little diagonal. So let's get it a little closer, a little straightened up. There we go. All right, perfect. All right, thanks for following along, and like, subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one.